And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 180 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I am your host, Nate, and this is my wife, Alexis.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. Buy me at coffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers.
We will happily sip them.
Chug them. That's right. Hansonsonhiatus.com. We got the links to the merch shop up there. Hopefully the State Fair merch is still there as well.
The Great State Fair.
If not, somebody send me a lawyer.
Yep.
If you listen to the last episode. But also at hansonsonhiatus.com, we got all the links to the podcast, the social media. And there you can sign up to be a monthly fucky supporter. For $1 a month, you can be a little fucky. For $5 a month, you can be a medium fucky. And for $10 a month, you can be a big old fucky.
And we love all our fuckies, paid and free.
We sure do. I want to thank some of our paid fuckies. Want to thank Vanessa, Brandon, Jen, Crazy Mark, Russ G, Adam K, Doug T, Justin, Jose, Sydney, Luis, Mandy, Spandex Thor, Brian T, Brian P, Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Tom, Miss Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, Lindsay, Jasmine, Jorge, Stephanie, Andrea, Brittany, Jackson, Jared, and Samantha. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you mucho.
Mucho.
We really do.
And as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music, at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We be everywhere.
Woo.
So again, we do not have some comments from last episode since we recorded this before we left for our family trip to Iowa.
We did, but you can still leave comments.
You
We'll
should.
still read them next time.
Yeah, still can.
Next.
So yeah, if there's anything you want to comment on, last episode we talked about the good new fair foods and the concerts. So if you guys have any comments, obviously, hopefully you left some, and we'll get to them when we get back. Exactly. And we're gonna have tons of stories next week from Iowa. So so make sure you tune in then. But today we're going to be talking more about the fair. We got some stories from our old place that we never got to.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over some of those. But before then, we wanted to let you guys know that you should also be listening to Blue Collar Shit Podcast with Crazy Mark and Josh Gibbs. Mm-hmm. They are friends of the podcast. They are on Spotify as well. Really funny guys. 30, 45 minutes. You're going to laugh. Yes. So make sure you check them out. Blue Collar Shit Podcast on Instagram, and Crazy Mark's Instagram is Crazy Mark BCS. I don't know if that's his TikTok name as well, but you can find him on there, and he posts some really funny videos.
He does. I enjoy his TikToks. I think it's about the same.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Good guys.
Good guys. Really good guys. Funny guys.
Yeah, check him out. But this morning, Lex, you had some extra protein in your coffee, I saw.
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Talk to me.
I don't know what happened. I'm still concerned and trying not to think about it.
Well, tell everybody what happened.
So I have a French press for my coffee that I make. And if you don't know what a French press is, it's just this little glass kind of coffee pot. You boil the water. A lot of people use it in Mexico. You boil the water. You have your coffee in the pot. You pour the hot water. It steeps. It, makes the coffee. And then you kind of strain it and drink it. So that's what I do. I usually make a whole pot each week. And then I don't drink a lot of coffee anymore. But every now and then in the morning, I'll have a little bit. So I'm drinking my coffee all week. We're getting ready to go over to our old place, finish up. And I'm like, I need a little caffeine. Pour it in my cup, start sipping. And I get something in my mouth. And I'm thinking, oh, it was the end of the coffee pot. There must be some coffee grounds or something like that. And then I take it out of my mouth and I look. It was a bug.
Oh no!
It was a cockroach
in your coffee, in your liquid coffee, right?
In my liquid coffee, with my coffee and my creamer in my cup. Went through my glass straw, and I was like, "What is this?"
So gross.
Threw up in the sink. Why was it? You looked through my coffee.
Yeah,
there was
I didn't see it in there.
No other cockroach. I'm like, was it in the coffee? Was it? But the coffee pot's been in the fridge. I don't leave it out on the counter. And we don't have cockroaches at the new place. We had them at the old place because of our old dirty neighbor.
Yep.
So I don't know where it came from, but I might not be drinking coffee anymore.
Well, now you got some roach roast.
Roach roast.
Gross.
At least it wasn't a big one, but it was still a good. I was like, am I going to die? Am I going to die?
Oh, my God. That's so gross.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't swallow because I was just like, it feels like coffee grounds or something. But then when I pulled it out, I was like, oh.
Ugh.
Why?
No.
First thing in the morning. Have a great day.
Yeah, that's the worst. Well, yeah, I looked at the coffee and all I can think of is maybe it was in the coffee grounds. Like, I mean, maybe there's just one. I looked in, I didn't see other ones, but
Did it crawl in the coffee pot?
yeah, it might not even been from our house. It might have just been like when they bagged it, you know, like because isn't that something with like cigarettes? There's like a certain number of like bugs and stuff in cigarettes because when they take all the tobacco and the tobacco farms and they're in a barn and they dry them out or whatever, like bugs can be in it from the fields or whatever. So they're saying you smoke, you know, so many, it's like eating spiders, you know, that old wives' tale. It's like, oh, you swallow 7 spiders in your lifetime or something, you know?
Yes. I don't want any of it. No, thank you.
Yeah. So, well, let's get to a couple stories that we didn't get to previously with other shows.
Yeah.
And these, you know, obviously happened, you know, some time ago, but we just wanted to give an update. I don't know if you guys remember, this was maybe what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When we had a neighbor that was going through some rough times and she was trying to kill herself.
Yeah.
And Alexis saved her life. Like would she OD on like Tylenol or something?
She tried to. Like pain medication or Tylenol.
Yeah.
Something.
So she moved out, but had 2 cats. But our landlord was like, "Hey, can you go check? Like, she hasn't, you know, she's not paying me rent. Like, I haven't heard from her or whatever." And he thinks that the cats were in there, right? Yeah. Is that what happened? Like that she locked the cats in the apartment and just bounced.
Yeah, she just left. Or there was 1 cat in there, I think.
Yeah,
there was 1 because we could hear it meowing.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I think I can't remember did we get in there or did he get in there and he was trying to find something to do with it or somebody to take the cat.
Yeah, he finally went in there. I was like, confirmed. She's not. I don't think she's in there. I was looking in the. You know, her patio window, it was open. I didn't see the cat ever, but you could hear it once in a while. We're like, whose cat is that? So I don't know if someone was coming to take care. Like she took 1 cat with her, left the other one, and then maybe someone was supposed to be watching that cat, but it was locked. Door was locked. They had to break in there to get the cat.
So this neighbor Carla, like our landlord was really cool with her. Yeah. Like she was hard up for money because she was having issues getting her money from the U.S. and something with her divorce. And
her husband lost his job, so the alimony check stopped, so she didn't have any other source of income.
So you used to kind of be friends with her somewhat, just to like, you know, be a friend for somebody that was here but by themselves and, you know, trying to make it. Of course,
I would see her when Tiger was alive at the time, so this must have been like 2-3 years ago, actually. So we would see each other, and, you know, she would say hi to Tiger. She was an animal lover, and we just, you know, just being neighborly. Being nice. But
when she owed our landlord money and couldn't pay, she dipped out, and we thought went back to the U.S. and we were trying to figure out, like, you know, you were just wanting to make sure she was okay because it was weird she left her cats. Like we were like, God, should she go and like try to, you know,
do something
off herself, or, you know, or whatever. And so I think our landlord was trying to find her too because obviously he owed her money, or she owed him money. So he I guess was told by one of the and she stopped talking to you. Like she just ignored you.
Friended me on social media and just completely stopped answering my messages.
Yeah. And then we heard from our landlord. He said that her family said that she did take her own life, which we were very, you know, sad about because like, you know, like, you know, she's a good person. It was just, you know, hard times. Yeah.
Very difficult.
So that was, probably over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 4 years ago even because, So maybe, 3-4 years ago. And then maybe a couple months ago, I think you were still friends with her on Facebook.
Maybe, yeah.
She unfriended you on Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
And you messaged me, you go, Carla's alive.
Yep.
And I was like, what? And you sent me this video. And she was doing kind of like, she was like talking to the camera and she did like a couple-minute video. And what was she saying?
Just like an update. Like I know friends and family have been asking where I've been, what I've been doing. It kind of looked like she'd been traveling around, like maybe she was sleeping in a van or something like that. But she's alive and she's smiling and happy and saying, you know, what she's doing and well, okay. So you might not remember then the video, but she was living in a homeless shelter in Las Vegas. That's right.
That's where she was. So she kind of told her story and she's just like, you know, I've been, you know, on hard times and I've been living in this homeless shelter in Vegas and You know, she's had to kind of swallow her pride, and basically the video was like she's trying to start her own business after she kind of got back on her feet and was looking for like
some help,
like some finances, you know, like to help finance her new business. I don't know what it was, but how crazy is that? Like we thought this woman had like taken her own life, and we are all upset about it, and she was just ignoring us because she knew we had a connection to the landlord here that she owed money to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if the family knew and they just told him like,
oh, I'm sure.
Oh no, she's not with us anymore.
Yeah,
Leave
I'm
us
sure
alone.
that's what she said, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Crazy situation. Like the whole thing was insane.
Yeah, it really was. I can't believe, you know, and I feel bad for our landlord because he was being nice to her, and then now she owes him or owed him money.
I will say he's been burned a couple of times by being a nice guy, but he keeps doing it. So, you know, good kudos to him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Another crazy story. So maybe like a year and a half ago, we had these two guys. So, you know, the place that we're in now, our old apartment, our studio apartments. It's literally just a king bed, a couch, fridge, and bathroom, and a little kitchenette. And there were these two dudes that moved into one, and people that are from other places almost kind of stand out, you know, because typically in this building it's Americans, Canadians, Mexicans, and then maybe some South Americans or something. This was a Russian guy and Estonian guy, and they were one of the worst neighbors that we've had.
The worst.
It was just two dudes living it. So we were always like, so these two dudes are just like living together, sleeping in the same bed, doing whatever, and you know, whatever. But they were always super loud. They're, you know, Russian and Estonian. They're getting fucking hammered. Just like slamming doors. And I think did they have a dog also? No,
I don't think.
No, it was our other neighbor. It was keeping her dog up at night.
Yeah,
like her dog was like shaking and stuff. Always super drunk and loud. And like our upstairs neighbor Kelly, she would be like fighting with them, like, "Hey, can you keep it down?" And they were like, "We're not being loud." And, you know, it just went back and forth. And one of our friends that used to live here said they talked to him, and he said that he's like a hacker, and he was trying to hack everybody in the building. I was like, first of all, why would he tell you this? So I don't even know if this is true.
Yeah.
But like, he was like trying to like get into everybody's finances. And I was like, okay. So like I told everybody on the side, like, hey, like stay off the public Wi-Fi. Make sure you got a VPN on or do some kind of security, because these guys could be trying to get into our shit. Yeah. And I think I was at the Super Bowl or something when this was happening, but there was one night where our upstairs neighbor Kelly, she messaged in the group, and she's like, he's trying to kill her or something like that. Oh, that was the other thing. Sorry, let me back up 1 second. So we talked to him once, or maybe as in messages, and he said his wife was coming. Yeah. And so then we were like, okay, so maybe he's being a little like frat boy, with a buddy, and then the wife's gonna come. Yeah. And so so we thought that was very weird, and because we're like, so is this guy gonna live with you and your wife?
Yeah.
Like your buddy, you know, like what's going on?
Studio apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. So the wife did come, and they were being loud again. And so we thought the wife was going to like fucking put her foot down, you know, like a strong fucking Russian woman. Be like, no, you know,
get your fucking friend out of here. Go to bed. Be quiet.
And then this other night, Kelly messaged and says, he's trying to kill her. He's trying to kill her. And I guess him and his wife were fighting. Do you remember this story? Like, you were here, I think.
Yeah, I do. She knocked on my door, and I can't remember what she asked me, but like to call. Oh, I was calling the landlord. Call the police. Call the landlord. Let them know they're breaking stuff. They beat her up. They're trying to come after Kelly. They're trying to break Kelly's door down. So they were stuck in there for a while. Because
the wife ran out of their apartment and into Kelly's to like for protection.
Yes.
And that's what she's like, he's trying to kill her. And he had like a glass bottle, and it like slit her throat. I mean, not like
cut her.
Yeah, cut her. Not like she was dying, but like she was like all bloody. Didn't he cut Kelly as well?
I think so. Yeah.
Like probably trying to get in. He like sliced her or something like that. These were the same guys when her ex-boyfriend was trying to climb over their balcony. They got this guy super drunk, and he was trying to climb over her balcony to get in because she had kicked him out because they were like having issues or whatever.
Yeah.
So they called the police, and they came, and they did arrest him. They took him right away.
Thank God.
Yeah. And then they kicked him out of our building, luckily. But God, that was miserable.
It was just crazy because they were the worst. Because we were telling the landlord, hey, these guys are a problem. They're a problem. Like, it's always issues at night. There's like shit and glass and whatever up at the pool, and they're, always like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, they're nice guys. Don't worry. They're just having some fun. The wife is coming. They'll probably calm down. But every time we were like, these are bad guys. These are bad guys. And then look, what happened? We're
Exactly.
like, will you just let me interview any tenant that moves in here, and I'll let you know if they're a good or a bad tenant for you.
Well, the thing with them was, and some other bad neighbors, he tells us to call the police.
Yeah.
Because he needs a police report to kick them out. But it's hard for us to call the police on our neighbor in this building because we're all very tight quartered.
Yeah.
And if they don't do anything, then you have an issue with the crazy guy because then he knows you called the cops on him. And so if they would have left him here, then it's like, oh, great, then we're the one. So it's like, I feel like that should be the landlord thing, right? It's like there should be their job.
Help all your tenants. A lot of us don't know. We're not fluent in Spanish, so I'm not going to call the police and then be like, hey, I give you all this detail.
Well, and I just don't want to be involved in any kind of police report or activity or whatever,
I don't either.
So I'm staying.
I'll help you. I'll help protect you. You can come into my house, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Call the police.
But yeah, so we see a lot of randomness day to day in Mexico here. Obviously, a lot of stuff going on. You watch our videos, but this one time we were leaving Mexico City. And we were staying at a hotel, and there was a security guard that had to let you in and out of the building.
Yep.
And we had a super early flight, and it was like we had to leave at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh, so early.
And so we go downstairs, and the security guard is passed the fuck out.
Like asleep.
Yeah.
Asleep.
Dead
to the world.
Yeah, just asleep. And so we're like, hey, sir, like we're trying to get a hold of him, and then we're like banging on the table trying to get him to wake up, and he's just he's done. He's just out. He's just snoozing. And so we keep banging, and then he finally does wake up, and he's oh, sorry. So, and then he pushes the button and get up, but we couldn't get out of the hotel.
It took like 20, 30 minutes to wake him up.
Yes,
it took forever.
Exactly. And then this other time I was walking Que Monito, and I look across the street, and I see in this restaurant that is not open. It was closed at the time. I swear I saw a ghost.
Oh, no.
And this ghost looked like it was flipping somebody off, and it was just swaying back and forth. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I get on my camera and I zoom in, and it's like some priest type person that's like blessing this restaurant, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it must have been like a holiday.
Yeah, it was super creepy. And I think the restaurant is like a kosher restaurant, so maybe that's what they were doing. But it wasn't open yet, so it was very, very strange to see this in
That
there.
looks creepy. I would have thought the same thing.
And then another time you had a doctor's appointment, and you went with the doctor, and you sent me this video, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
As I'm sitting there explaining, the doctor's like, tell me your symptoms. As I'm explaining the symptoms, he's typing all crazy like Kermit the Frog, and then bouncing his legs like, did you have 20 cups of coffee today or something? What's going on? So I had to send you a video like, this guy's on crack.
Yeah, I do not want any doctor that has restless leg or arm syndrome or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, you're going to come out with like shots, like 15 shots up and down your arm. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Relax.
Very scary. He needs to lay off the caffeine.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so yeah, those are some other fucking weird things that we've seen while we're here. But
we could write a book.
Oh yeah, we got plenty more. So yeah, in the future Lost Tapes episodes, yeah, we'll have some more stories. But let's get back to some Iowa State Fair stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so if you listened last week, where we were talking about the new fair foods and then the grandstand concerts, those are the ones that you have to pay extra to. It's like a concert within the fair. Yes. They also have free concerts at the fair, and some of them are pretty good.
They usually are.
We saw like Sir Mix-a-Lot. Remember that one year?
We did.
Yeah. I can't think of who else we've seen.
I mean, we've seen like some of the like classic rock bands, like AC/DC and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know about at the free stage.
Oh yeah, maybe they weren't at the
free stage. They were at the paid ones. But yeah, there's usually some good ones. So let's go through some of them this year. Some of them I don't know. Yes. I'm just going to kind of breeze by them. Well, Josh Baldwin, I don't know. That's a contemporary Christian artist.
Alec Baldwin?
No, maybe. We got Montgomery Gentry. and Eddie Montgomery.
Okay, we know them.
Yeah, that's country southern rock. They're no country duo known for My Town and Something to Be Proud Of and Hillbilly Shoes.
I know all those shoes.
Yep.
I know all those songs.
I know them shoes. Too.
I know them shoes.
I know them shoes. It's that doctor. Keeps bouncing his legs up and down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely go to that. That's like the first weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know Moon Taxi?
I've heard of them. Yeah, I couldn't tell you a song.
Yeah, they're like indie alternative rock,
Yeah.
but there was a concert in LaGrange, Georgia. It was a festival. Brandy and I went to. It was at were you there too? It was the one where we saw Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I don't think
It was the Rock Weave Festival.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay,
I think I had to work.
Yeah, I think just Brandy and I went.
Work the
But
perfect.
Moon Taxi played there, and they're a really good band. So I definitely want to go see them here. So yeah,
Let's
they're
be honest. You would see every concert at the fair.
true. There's let's see what else we got. Hairball.
Oh, okay. I know them.
Yeah, they're like they're a cover band.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just cover every band, like classic rock basically. But the
80s hair band.
yeah, but the difference is they dress like them.
Yes,
so they're dressing
right.
like Aerosmith. Yeah, what else do they got? They got Kiss, Van Halen, Queen, Journey. Like they do the arena rock kind of stuff.
That's great.
And so yeah, they're a good concert to go to.
I like them. They pack the house. I can't believe they're free.
Yeah, I know,
They're
right?
always
Yeah.
packed.
They were actually on the main stage last year, but maybe they didn't sell well because people are
Yeah.
like, yeah, but we see them for free every year. Why do we got to pay for them?
Exactly.
There's another one called Asleep at the Wheel. I'm not really. He's a Grammy award-winning Western swing band known for miles and miles of Texas. Western swing and country. Sugar Hill Gang,
Okay.
Rapper's Delight.
There you go.
We got to go to that.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
go that
Oh
one.
yeah, for sure.
What day is that?
I think it's on a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We'll be there.
we'll check it out.
We be there.
Who else they got? The Eli Young Band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you
he's
go.
known for his country hits, including "Crazy Girl," "Even If It Breaks Your Heart," and "Drunk Last Night."
Yeah, we like those songs.
Yep.
Girl.
Chancey Williams. That's another country one. A Wyoming country singer.
All these names are so funny. Good old Chancey Williams.
Yeah, it's like you have to have, even if it's not your real name. It's almost like rappers. You know how rappers always have like
Lil.
yeah, no, yeah, but I mean like their real name, like Ja Rule's real name is like Jeff. You know,
Yeah.
like it's funny because like these country singers, their names are probably like nerdy names, but then they're like, we got to make it more twangy.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Edward Young, you're Eli Young.
Yeah. Eli.
Yeah. So Chancey Williams, he's a former rodeo competitor
Oh, wow.
and known for modern cowboy music. So he might be a good one to see too.
Okay.
Aaron Watson, Texas country singer known for Out of Style, That Look, and the #1 album, The Underdog.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with him, but maybe we got to start listening to these guys.
Yeah.
Tonic Solfa. It's an a cappella group known for performing without instruments. Nah, I'm okay. Tribute to the Troops. The Britons. It's a Beatles tribute band.
Okay.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, live rock and roll entertainment with a high energy classic rock focus.
Okay.
Ron Diamond. Oh, he's a hypnotist. Oh, we should go to that. Remember when we were talking about the hypnotist?
Exactly. Let's do it. Mark it down.
Yeah, let's go there and watch people do it so we can, have you seen a hypnotist in real life?
I think when I was younger somewhere,
Okay.
and I probably didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, so maybe we go and check it out
Good
and
old
see
Ron.
if I can change your mind about it.
Yeah. Can he hypnotize us to know perfect Spanish?
Oh, that'd be great.
I'll volunteer. I'll be like, please.
Sign me up. Jake Worthington.
Okay.
Traditional country singer. He was a finalist on The Voice, known for his classic honky tonk sound.
We should have played a game like, guess what genre of music?
Yeah.
they're?
Oh, you can totally guess,
country.
right? The Nadas. That's a folk rock band. It's an Iowa-based band. They play there every year. They're great. I used to see them in high school, I
The
think.
Nadas?
Yeah.
Like nada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Remember that band in the 90s, Nada Surf?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what it always makes me think of. Because I always think they're famous, and I'm like, oh, no, they're just an Iowa band. I just grew up with them. We have our friend Tom would love this. It's a Jimmy Buffett tribute band,
Oh, you hear that, Tom?
and it's called Jammy Buffett.
Jammy Buffett. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
We got another one called Pet Rock. It is a soft rock, yacht rock tribute style act celebrating the 70s and 80s soft rock and yacht rock favorites.
Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
We only do Billy Joel. 90s Billy Joel.
Yeah. Post 1991 Billy Joel or whatever it was. We got Tyler Halverson.
Okay. Is he part related to your
Oh, it could
Halverson
be.
family?
It could be. He is a South Dakota singer-songwriter known for Western country and Americana.
Okay, probably not.
Colt Ford.
Okay, we know him.
Yep, known for blending country and hip hop, including "Dirt Road Anthem" and "Driving Around" song. I think he did a song with isn't there a Gilbert guy? Brantley Gilbert. Yeah, I think so.
I think he wrote that song that Jason Aldean's famous for.
Yeah,
but
yeah, true. They got Slaughter. It's a hard rock glam metal known for early 90s rock hits "Up All Night" and "Fly to the Angels." I've heard of Slaughter.
Okay.
There's another band called Not Quite Brothers.
Okay.
The Iowa party band known for their energetic covers, classic spanning modern rock and pop.
That's a long name for a band.
Not Quite Brothers?
Yeah.
It's only 3 words.
True. It's a mouthful.
The full name is Not Quite Brothers Iowa Party Band, known for the energetic cover spanning classic rock and modern rock. That's the whole name.
We need to abbreviate that.
Yeah. They got another one called the artist is Jason Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's one. He's a country singer,
Oh.
but you need a more country name than Jason Brown.
Jason Brown.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to be like Jason Green.
Yeah, Jason Dilbert.
Dilbert.
Jason Green. Iowa country artist known for high energy live shows and contemporary country repertoire. And the last one, it's a Toronto cover band known for big crowd pleasing renditions of classic pop rock songs. And it's called Dwayne Gretzky.
All of our Canadian friends will love that.
Yes.
Dwayne Gretzky.
Dwayne Gretzky. Oh my God.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
I'll give him best name. Best name I've heard so far.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay, so that's the free show. So there's at least 4 or 5 on there that I'm willing to see. Would you
Yeah.
want to go to like the fair just for the free show on one of them? You know, like
I would, yeah. Usually you and me will like do the fair all day, then we'll go back and like change and shower up and then come back down for some shows.
But the Moon Taxi's on the same day as my grandma's birthday, but her birthday's at like noon and they play at 8. Like, would you want to go, like, just go to the fair later, just you and me?
Are we making plans right now?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
If it's recorded, do I have to commit?
Yes, you do, because it's on tape.
All right, I'm in.
Okay.
Don't play this back.
No, yeah. So yeah, that was the free show. So let's get to some of the weird contests. And if you listened last year, you're probably gonna hear some of the similar ones. I don't think they add a lot of new contests, but if you haven't heard, you know, if you haven't heard these contests before, they're pretty funny. So first one, Mr. Legs.
Mr. Legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they judge you. There's different categories within Mr. Legs, and there's hairiest, whitest, tannest, and skinniest.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like sexiest leg.
Yeah,
Or
I think there's like an overall one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty funny.
Best leg.
Yeah, we got to go to that. Go watch that this year.
Oh,
The best grocery bagger.
okay. Oh, that's like a quick kind of.
Yeah, I think they give you so many items, and you have to see how fast you can do it. And I guess maybe they judge you on how you packed it. You know, did you put the eggs on top of the bread, or
You
whatever.
and your mom are really good at Tetris, so you guys would be good at that. Good at
that's
packing
true.
things.
I assume all the people that work at grocery stores are just going in and applying, right? You know,
It's like Billy down at the shop and save
Yeah.
is gonna the high V, whatever.
There's the bench press competition. That's weird.
That's
I mean,
fine.
it makes sense in like a CrossFit competition thing, but like just at the fair, like, is it you just walk in and watch people bench press and then leave?
Is
Like,
that a new one? Maybe that's a
maybe.
that's a newer one. I don't remember
There's a chili cook-off. There's a horseshoe pitching.
Okay.
Let's see. We got checkers, chess, cornhole. There's a cornhole tournament. Backgammon. We got a big old backgammon tournament. There's a fiddler. What's that?
I think we do try and get in like the cornhole or
We
beer
talked
pong
about
or
it.
something.
Yeah,
One of those we try, and it
but there's
just never
people that are
works
like
out.
really fucking good at cornhole. They're just like they're just sinking them all.
Yeah, we show up drunk like
Yeah,
it's
we
a
made
bad
like
day.
3 and we're out.
Yeah.
Fiddlers contest.
Okay.
That's a fiddling.
Country.
Yeah.
Jason Green's gonna be there.
That's right. Jason Brown. Let's see what else we got. Spelling. There's a spelling bee.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Banjo contest.
Of course.
Yeah. Diaper decorating contest.
Diaper decorating.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like bedazzle it, I guess.
Like on the baby or just no baby?
Yeah. No baby, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a diaper derby where they they race the babies, I think.
Oh,
baby racing.
Baby races. Is that legal?
Yeah, right. They have a hat decorating contest or hat parade, but you decorate the hat first.
Okay.
It's like an old lady competition, I think.
Oh, like the big hats.
Yeah, like
I'm thinking of you with like your weirdo hats.
Yeah, no. They have a turkey, duck, and chicken calling contest.
Fun.
There is a beard growing.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yep.
Beard contest.
Let's see, ladies rubber chicken throwing.
Okay.
So they have rubber chicken, and they got to see how. I don't know if they like hit it off a thing, like at the carnival games area.
Like
yeah, or do you just see if you can chuck it? I don't know.
Why is it only ladies? That's weird.
I don't know. Cow chip throwing.
Cow chip, like poop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a cow pie.
Like dry.
Like a dried cow pie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's stinky.
Yeah. Yodeling. Got a yodeling contest.
Gotta have a yodeling contest.
That would be funny to go to.
Yes.
And then the next one we always go to, and it's a big hit, the husband calling contest.
Yes.
And it's just ladies. It goes back to the days of women calling in their husbands from the fields, from work in the fields, and it was time for supper.
Time for supper.
So some of them are really funny. That one lady that's won the last 2 years, she's awesome, but I kind of hope she doesn't win this year because I'm like,
let's switch it up.
yeah, she's like a high school drama teacher, and so she can sing and dance, and then she works in like 2000s or 90s like rap songs and stuff. Like she is great.
She does a good job. She's really good. But there's other ladies there.
There's a mom calling competition that might be kind of funny with the kids.
That would be funny.
Ladies nail driving contest.
Nail driving?
Yeah, so they have like a big stump usually with a nail, and the ladies have to like hammer it in.
Huh.
I don't know if it's timed or if it's like how many jacks it takes you to jack it in there or what. Really jacks me off.
Really jacks me off.
Mother-daughter lookalike contest.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, yeah. That's where you go to find a lady.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, look at the mom. Okay, she's going to look like that in a couple of years. All right, I got you.
Oh, my God.
Auctioneer calling.
Oh, that's fun.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah. Do I hear one?
Yeah, I wonder if I can just go up there and just go, man, and I'm not really saying any
You'll
words.
be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, get out of here, you fucking idiot.
I tried.
Yeah. And they got a pie eating contest, bubble gum blowing.
Okay.
I wonder if that's like how big the bubble can get.
Yeah, probably.
And how do they measure it?
They're probably like, hold it.
Yeah, are they just eyeing it? Get out the VAR.
Yeah. If it fits in this.
Monster Arm Wrestling Championship.
Monsters. So monsters are arm wrestling?
Yeah, I guess. Or it's sponsored by Monster.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know if I'd want to see that. I see the only clips I see are of those types of things are on TikTok, and it's when they break their arms doing it. I'm like, I don't want to see anybody break their forearm. I'm good, bro. Yeah. I'm good.
Why is there no rule like, hey, if it's getting bendy,
well, it's a bone. It doesn't bend. It just snaps. So like, ugh.
I feel like you could. That.
Mullet and mohawk contest.
Okay, that might be fun.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. I think let me go to the website.
The mullet contest is by the cow chipping.
Yeah, right. Contest. But there's different things to the competitive exhibits, talent, fair time contest. Yeah. So the mullet, there's like different. I don't know if it's just different ages, but I thought it was. Like they have different subcategories. Let's see. Mullets will be judged on creativity and originality of design. And they have different age brackets. But I thought they had like different, like, is it do you bedazzle your mullet or whatever? Yeah. I don't know. Guess not. They have the twins, triplets, and more contest.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of interesting. That'd be fun to see. So yeah, those are kind of like the crazier ones as far as let me see if there's any other ones on here that I see.
Those are fun. I didn't realize there were so many.
Yeah. Let's see. Mr. Legs, pedal tractor pull, micro mini tractor pull, hat parade, fly tying competition. I guess that's like fly fishing.
Oh, okay.
Best bagger, talent contest. Yeah, that's been and cribbage. I don't even know what the fuck cribbage is. I know it's like an old game, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is
actually?
It like dominoes or something? I thought it was like, or is it cards?
Maybe.
I don't play a lot of card games, so maybe it's.
Oh no, it's a weird board game thing.
Oh.
You ever seen like Chinese checkers?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, not like that, but it's like it's a board and it has all these little holes in it, and you got to put these little. It's cards with the little wood things.
Don't they have that at like Golden Corral or something? They give you that little triangle.
Yeah, it's probably something similar to that.
Cribbage.
Yeah, but it's a card game. Yeah, wonder when it was invented. History.
Cheers.
1600s? Yeah, 1662.
Cribbage was born?
Yes,
Wow.
it was born. It was invented.
1662. We're still playing it in 2026
All
at
right,
the Iowa
what
State
in the
Fair.
fuck? All right, well, that's some Iowa State Fair stuff. Like I said, we're going to have a bunch of fun stories next week, so make sure you tune in then. But before we get out of here, let's do a Airbnb horror story and possibly a Getting High with the Hansons.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Broken glasses, poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
I was like, oh no, hurry. If you're looking to stay at an Airbnb in Tulum, Mexico, Blue Ridge, Georgia, or Vero Beach, Florida, please go to hansonhospitality.com and
Boom.
you'll see all my Airbnb links right there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.
So this Airbnb horror story,
Oh, shit.
I'm calling When the Police RSVP.
Ooh. Oh, no.
We've had some shit going down lately.
Oh, shit.
The summer's no joke. The summer clientele are a whole different
Oh,
category
yeah,
than
because
like
they're looking for a cheap deal and they don't give a fuck.
they're here to party and like
And they want caviar dreams.
they do $99 worth of
But a bitch ain't one.
So these guests gave us a run for our money.
Yeah, literally.
First night, everything seemed okay. They kind of, another one that started out a little rocky. They were asking questions. Can we have guests over? Can we have friends? We're in town for this or that, blah, blah, blah. And usually we're pretty cool with it, but when it's how the people ask,
Yeah.
like what they're looking for. I can't remember how he worded it exactly, but we were like, no, there's only, 2 or 3 people on your reservation. We really don't allow any parties. We don't allow extra guests to come back and party. If it's just like 1 or 2 people, they can come over for a little bit. But other than that, no. And they're like, okay, glad we asked first, whatever.
All right.
So then I'm done at like 8:30. I work 8:30 to 8:30 for this Airbnb client every day or 6 days a week. So after 8:30, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not paying attention. I wake up the next morning and look at my work messages, and there's like 2 in the morning. Actually, it started at 10 p.m., 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and then more messages at like 9 in the morning. These guys, there's only supposed to be 2 on the reservation. Our security guy at night, Mario, bless his heart, bless his little soul. He was there. I guess they had some noise complaints at like 10 p.m. He went over there. Hey, you got to quiet down, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, sure, no problem. He said as soon as he walked away, boom, music back up. So he went to their house like 3 different times. Hi, baby. And was like, hey, you guys need to keep it down. We're getting complaints from other guests. He can hear people like in the neighborhood, like yelling, like shut the fuck up and different things. So it's escalating throughout the night. And I'm just like catching up on all these messages, like what is going on? And then my boss is getting involved with the security guy. Turns out that the locals, actually the Mexican locals that live near our Airbnbs, they called the police on them.
Wow.
The police showed up. So that was a whole thing. There was a police report that Mario had to help with our security guy.
And if the Mexican locals call on you, you're being fucking loud.
You're being really
Because they'll
loud.
have a fucking party all night getting hammered. And so they're used to that typically,
Exactly. So I'm like kind of looking at the messages, reading the police report. It said there was like a fight. There's a party and a fight, excessive amounts of people. So, of course, when I'm waking up, I'm freaking out. I'm seeing my boss's messages, freaking out. Like, we said no parties. Like, we don't allow parties. So we reach out to the guests early in the morning. They ignored my boss and then finally started replying. We're like, hey, this can't happen again, or we have to have Airbnb cancel your reservation. Like, what was going on?
I would have been canceled already.
Yeah,
Like,
I would have. He started there. He was like, this
Yeah.
can't happen again. I need your promise. Like, this isn't going to, what happened and this isn't going to happen again. Guy replied with such a fucking attitude, was like, it's not a big deal. There wasn't a party here. It was just me and my brother. There was no fight. And the police that got called, I had to pay $1,000. I don't know know if it was 1,000 pesos or $1,000.
Probably pesos.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it'd be $1,000.
Which is like what, like $50?
Yeah, $60.
So he was like I had to pay the police off. I had to pay your police off to leave us alone. So I would like that money back and an apology.
For what?
An apology from who?
Yeah.
From us?
Police? Did they think you called the police on him?
I don't. So my boss lit him up and was like, our neighbor, not even our guests in the neighborhood, like all of our guests were complaining. So we had all those messages and sorry, and we're giving free wine and all these different things. We're just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. These guys are leaving. We were like, number one, no, you're not getting an apology. Number two, this put us in a very difficult position. None of our guests called the police. The neighbors called the police. We had explained to him, and we're not sure what you're looking for. But if you cannot, you can't commit to being a normal guest, we're going to have to ask you to leave. He replied back with more attitude. We're not leaving. We're not sorry. We're this and that. So we had to call Airbnb, get them involved. And then we told them, if we have to call the police again, we will, and you're going to have to pay another fine. So they ended up like packing up and leaving really late that day. It was like a whole day event. My boss was so pissed because it was like a whole overnight thing and then into the next day. And they just didn't even care. So definitely would not host these guys again. Yeah. They lied, they partied, they had a fight.
Who has the nerve to do that shit?
Right?
Like, clearly you all, like, it's those people that try to gaslight you. Like, that stuff didn't happen. It's like, we know this happened.
Yeah.
There's no, like, lying about this at this point.
We have cameras on the property.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you guys not have cameras?
Yeah, we have cameras,
okay.
like,
Did
outside.
you send him the video of, like, what was going on?
We didn't, because they're not facing, like, into the homes,
True.
obviously, or in the privacy areas. They're facing, like, our main gates where people get their keys and things like that. But you can see the cops roll up. You can see the people. So all this is going on like while we were sleeping. I'm just like, oh my God.
At least you got to like sleep through it though. And you didn't wake up and have to deal with it.
Yes. But then it went on to the next day. So that was definitely a horror story. I wish there was a way on Airbnb. I mean, you can leave them a bad review and say, no, you would not host them again. But there's no way to like block them from seeing your listings again, or you from like, blocking them from.
Right.
So whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a fun one.
Dang.
Glad they're gone.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do a quick Getting High with the Hansons.
Okay. Don't fuck with me. Oh, wrong one.
I just clicked the wrong one.
You chopping it up? We got to label them.
There we go.
Get high with the Hansons.
All right. Yeah, man. Dave's not here.
Yeah.
Nate's here though. So this is like more of a. I was thinking about this when I was back in Georgia and I was at the Santana concert and I was way too high.
Oh God.
And I started thinking about all the concerts I've been to, because like I used to go to a lot of concerts when I was living there. Like one year I think I went to 54 concerts, and I have like a list of concerts that I've been to, but many of them I was at the Santana concert and I'm high as hell. So I'm just thinking deep thoughts at this point.
Great show.
And I was talking to myself about memory, and it's sad when I feel like I don't remember a certain situation, because I've been to so many concerts, or not even concerts, like anything. You're like when people tell you like, oh, remember when we did this? And I'm like, no, not really. Like I'll remember, some things, but not others. And, just like anybody, you talk to people from high school and they'll have stories about you that you don't remember. And then you have stories about them and they're like, oh, I don't remember that, but certain things stick with you,
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about the concerts and I'm like, man, it's like, I'm starting to get sad thinking, man, I don't remember that. But then I start to think, but if you had a good time, isn't that the whole point? Because even like, let's say you're losing your memory or something. It's sad that you can't remember that, but remembering something, like I can remember a lot of concerts, and I remember those concerts, and I don't get that feeling like the feeling you get when you're at a concert, when you're just happy and you're jamming to the music and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah, I remember that. So I almost feel like it's okay not to remember it, because the whole point of the concert is the feeling that you get in that moment and how it makes you feel. Yeah. So I can think about a concert and be like, I don't really remember it. and I don't remember like this. Like some people do. Some people like, oh yeah, do you remember like the 7th song? And he brought out Johnny Two Tones, and Johnny Two Tones came out with his fucking they remember the whole set. Like I rarely remember that great a detail with concerts. But I feel like the whole point of it is just to enjoy yourself in that moment. Yeah. And I think even if you don't remember, like if I did, I started to think if I don't remember something like a childhood memory, that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy myself in that moment and I didn't experience it. It just means I didn't remember it. And I feel like that's okay. It's okay to not remember something because the point, like we can't take our memories with us when we pass, in my opinion. Right. Just like you can't take, people always say, you can't take your money with you or this or that. It's all about experiences. To me, you technically don't even bring your experiences. Those are to make you happy in that moment. Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like concerts and, forgetting things and remembering them.
I would agree. I mean, concerts, I love concerts too. They're very special to me. I get a little upset in my older age of 42 when I don't remember if we've had a little too much to drink or a little too much to smoke. I might, the end of the concert, like towards the end, might get a little fuzzy. And then I love to go to concerts and sing all the words to every song and, like take it all in, and you take all the pictures and videos. But I get sad sometimes when I'm like, oh, I didn't remember the end of the show, or did they play that song? Or it kind of makes me a little sad, but you feel like you had a good time. You had a good time. Obviously, if you kept indulging, you were having a great time. Yeah. I remember being there. I just don't remember every moment
the feeling in that moment. And and you might look and see a photo. Yeah, and like you said, like maybe some concert you had too much to drink and you don't really remember all the songs of the shows or whatever. But then when I look at videos that I've taken and I'm like singing to my camera and I'm just having the best time and enjoying myself, and I'm like, that's what concerts are all about. It's about living in that moment, and it's not necessarily about the memories you bring with. That's why I film most everything is because I don't remember everything I do because we do a lot of shit. Yeah. So I film everything so then I have those memories because that kind of triggers it. Like I could go back and look at a concert and flip through, the different videos and be like, oh yeah, I do remember that. And remember we ran into our friend, Johnny or, whatever, it's like
I like how you have a whole kind of set of different memories than I do too, especially when we've done things together because, oh, hello. I've, just like high school as an example, a lot of my high school friends that I talk to, they'll remember different situations. He's sleepy boy. They'll remember different situations. I'm like, I don't remember that at all. And then I'll say some of my memories and they're like, oh, I didn't remember that at all. But that was my experience and their experience in the, whatever situation it was. So it's just kind of funny how memory works and everybody's a little bit different. And
that's what I was getting at is like, I feel like I started to, because I've always felt sad when I don't remember things like vividly. And I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have, had that extra beer or smoked that joint or whatever. But I'm like, but that's the whole point of it. Like you're trying to enjoy yourself. So so I think it's okay. That's what you're living in the moment.
You are, unless you go to the Nelly concert and take too many shrooms.
Yeah,
and
but
you don't remember anything.
I was gonna say I will never forget that concert. Though. I'll never forget trying to talk to you and I couldn't form words. So I was like, I was just like I couldn't talk, like say what was in my brain. Yeah, and I was trying to text and I couldn't see the fucking buttons right.
Phones are terrible when you're fucked up.
Yeah, but I'll never forget that concert. Yeah. I mean, maybe not all the songs or anything, but I took videos.
It was a good show.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, that is it for us today, this week. Obviously, like I said, next week we're going to be having a ton of stories from Iowa and the fair and just doing different things. Eating some good foods, hitting breweries, and different events that we're gonna go to. So
I plan on being tired and puffy.
Yeah,
and a little puffy.
We plan on sodium. It, and we'll get back to it. That's how it works. All right. Well, as usual, if you would like to support the podcast, buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy some virtual beers there. HansonsOnHiatus.com. We got all the links to the podcast, the social media accounts. What else? You can become a monthly Fucky supporter there. And if you're enjoying the stories and the good time and the information, and also, as I always say, if you got any questions about living in Mexico or moving or vacationing or what to do, shoot me a message and, I'll read it on the podcast and we can talk about it there and give everybody the information. Exactly. So how you doing, little que monito? He's a sleepy boy.
He's a sleepy boy.
All right. Well, as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus. Hope you guys have a great weekend Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.